Hey, are you tired of losing games in solo queue because of bad teammates and you're super good and you think your rank should be higher because you're a super skilled player and everyone is just so friggin' noob and they should get good, but not you because you're the best, right? Well, this video is not for you then, because I can't teach you anything anymore if you think you're all that. But if you click this video because you admit that there is more that you can learn and there's still a lot to improve on your gameplay, then welcome to this brand new series about tips for solo queue, where you and I will together learn and improve. Hopefully. Now this guide isn't a guide on what heroes to pick or what heroes are in the meta or are OP. We're gonna focus more on what role should you pick before you lock in your hero. There are different roles in the game. You got assassin, fighter, marksman, mage, tank, support, right? Yes, but forget all of that. The roles you should remember are these. Look at this map. You have a solo farm push side laner, a mid laner for early game kills and ganks, a support for that mid laner for stuns, CCs. Then here you got maybe a marksman for late game hero farming, and then a support or tank to keep that hero safe. So look at this. This is a game from my stream where I solo queued to get to 100 stars. While you're in this screen, in the hero selection screen, imagine the map in your head, like this one. Then as your teammates lock in their heroes, place them in that map in your mind. As each of the other players pick and lock their heroes, imagine how the laning will go once the game starts. Where does every hero go? For example, Cho goes top since most Cho players right now build damage and go solo farm push in the side lane. Granger here might take mid, but it would be better if we could get a mid laner mage instead of Granger so he can just chill in the bottom lane while farming and getting items. So I picked Kaja when it was my turn to support whoever want to go mid lane so that I can hold people down with my ult for ganks and help them with jungling. The fourth guy picked Gusion, which is really good since I kept on spamming that we need a mage for the mid lane. And then finally, the fifth guy picked a tank to go with Granger to watch his ass. That was an example for a perfect lineup for solo queue. Not the perfect kind of heroes, not the strongest heroes, not because the heroes are OP, but because we have filled each and every role that is required for a balanced team. And we won that game. In this next game, I'm asking for someone to pick a mid laner mage again because I'm annoying like that. I mean, I could pick mage, right? By myself. But I'm not sure if anyone else is gonna pick a support for me in mid lane since this is solo queue we're playing. So I locked Lolita instead to go with Harley in mid. We already have Amino and Granger, and I suppose they'll go to the side lane. That's a given. Me and Harley mid, and the last guy should pick a hero that can solo farm and push the other side lane by himself, like an assassin or maybe a fighter. But he picks Gusion. Wow. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that was an invalid game and Gusion was AFK. Pretty happy about that. Next game after that, someone locks Guinevere, so she goes solo in a side lane. Uranus was gonna be the tank. I wanted to use Zask in mid, but the fifth guy wanted to use Zask as well. But so it's fine. I locked Kaja instead to adjust, and the third pick locked Claude. So we have Uranus to go with him in a side lane while I go mid and support Zask. I wanted to play Zask. I had better stats than that Zask, but if I locked in Zask, I can't guarantee that this guy will be adjusting or will be picking Kaja or a support hero for me in mid. So the game went as planned. Everyone went to their proper lanes and we won that game because still we have a perfect lineup for solo queue. A solo side lane, tank to support the carry on the other side lane, me supporting the mage in the mid, and that increased our chance in winning that game. Now in this next game, my teammate got Grok to support Gusion, so that's already very good picks, and then the other guy picked Leomord for a solo side lane. So it's looking perfect. What we're missing is another side laner for the other side opposite to Leomord. But the fifth guy wanted to go Hayabusa. I was thinking of getting a marksman like Carry, right? But that would be a problem since Carry needs gold and farm and items. But there's already a Leomord on this side and a Hayabusa on the other side. If I locked this marksman, I would just not be able to build my items fast enough since we would just be stealing jungle monsters' last hits from each other, sharing XP and gold, and nobody would get fat in our team for late game. So I had to adjust because he won't. And this is what this video is all about, right? So I locked Beleric instead to support Hayabusa or Leomord, whoever wants me in their lane. But as soon as the game started, they say they both want to solo their lanes. So I ended up trying to leech XP from Gusion and Grak while they go around the map early game, which is a bad thing, but I had no choice. But hey, I helped them rotate around the map and get kills. And as a bonus, Leo and Hayabusa got left in the side lanes. They got fat because they got full XP and gold from soloing. And we ended up winning that game. If I picked a marksman, I would have stolen XP and gold from them, and yeah, we might have lost. And for the last example in this video in adjusting your hero picking for solo queue, in this game we managed to get a Lunox. She's a very strong mage right now, so that's great. And we also have a player who picked Grak, so they'll be going mid together, Grak supporting Lunox. Third and fourth guy on my team locks Cho for solo lane, and then Granger for the other side of the map, the other side lane. So I'm the last pick in this game. I look at this lineup that my team has formed. What we're missing is a hero to support Granger, to go with Granger, to keep him alive. Now we already have a tank, we already have a fighter, so while Lunox and Grak ganks around the map, Cho will solo farm at the other lane. I locked in Nana to go with Granger. Not the best support right now, but hey, I chose her for the CC, for the disable. I chose the right role at least. A support for Granger while he farms. So everyone went to their lanes as I imagined they'll do. Everything went perfectly and we won that game. Not because we picked OP heroes, but because we had a perfect balanced lineup for solo queue. So yeah, I hope I was able to explain to you how adjusting to your teammates in solo queue picks help in increasing your chances on winning and solo ranking. The lineups may change depending on the patch, and it's completely different lineups for team. Like if you have like 5 friends or four friends to play with you, that's different, or in a trio, stuff like that. But in solo queue, this is the deal. You have to adjust, you have to deal with it, you have to work with the cards that you are dealt with. Now I know that you get teammates that AFK or troll or pick Layla as tank, and you might be blaming them for not being able to climb up to where you should be in solo queue rank. Yeah, you're right, but that doesn't happen in every game. You can keep blaming other people, right? And get stuck at where you are. Blaming them's not gonna help you. I mean, they're gonna keep doing what they do. What you could do is work on what you can control, which is yourself. Like, stop being toxic because it makes other players in your team toxic as well. Or if they're being toxic, ignore them, then they might stop being toxic because they got no one to fight with. But we'll talk more about that in another video that I plan to make. Like I said, I plan to make this a series, different tips for solo queue, right? In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this helps. If you have any additional tips or anything else you want to add when it comes to adjusting your hero picks, feel free to help out and let everyone know in the comment section below. And again, my name is Shinman Tagizo. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome. Peace.
Is the Gusion there? I think he was there. Pow pow, why aren't there any more cemeteries? People are dying to get in there. Jeez. It's full. Joke time.
Initiate retreat.
Did we get the buff? I think Grak did. Nice, nice, dude. Advantage. Thanks, Helkert.
Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill.
Alright, Maniac, go.
Shut down.
Nice.
Maniac. Wiped out.
Good job. Okay. Silly potato, are my loots not going through? I probably missed them. And like I said, guys, wait, That was for 99. Oh god. I thought we hit 100 already.